This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Sun Devils will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Michigan State's offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better
breaks into the open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
From the gun to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to lead more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
It'll be third and long. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Spartans will punt it away on fourth down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So Arizona State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Rides the back on the option to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Throwing right. He's got an open man. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
He's in open space downfield. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Knight. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this now. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Johnson.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to fire deep. He caught it. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sparty.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Crosses the 35. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
And what a difference one game makes, right? This guy already in the first quarter has thrown for more yards than he did in his last game. He just looks like a much more confident quarterback, and it's incredible how good things happen to QBs when they find a rhythm early.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that supplemental.
Turning it on! Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. The Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He breaks the tackle. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The play action fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job of nice discipline by this defense.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils! There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Got it in the middle. It's Payne. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get it.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Knight. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, what a cut!
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are.
Next going for the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Dead center perfect. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sun Devils come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Gonna run it. It's Gaines. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Meyer. Throws it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Sun Devils will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Turning on the Jets. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here's a heat. Unleashes to the end zone. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass, it's Knight. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. And the Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. Making side adjustments here. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. The noise bouncing off of Smarty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. To the air on 1st down. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Scoops it up. Still a live ball. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Sun Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Throws toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for the score. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. He'll put toe to leather and get this 2nd half started. On the run for from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back. It's Knight. Floating away. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
Defense did a great job. 30 short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Arizona State! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Handoff to the single running back. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going downfield for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. He's at the 30. He's at the... And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the farm. They're up by a field goal over UMass. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires on the move. Complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Splits the uprights. Good. Are forced to settle for 3. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Makes the catch, it's Gates. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Got him downfield. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 32. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Caught behind the line. It's Gaines. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. How good has this offense been on 4th down, converting all 3 times, and they're lining up to go for it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the ball comes out. He's running free down the middle. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Arizona State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll leave it with him. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Now on 3rd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Got his man. There he goes. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. He'll do it himself. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
Yeah, when he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just
lofts one deep down the right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
A huge play moves it down the field. First down.
Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up. They want to throw it. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Michigan State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in the hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were really disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
Michigan State, 23.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved them up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Troy overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Trojans tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Makes the grab. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
The give to the lone running back. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. The Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Uncorks it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Escapes trouble. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they'd get him on the ground at the 20. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Nicholson. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
Thanks so much.